guys. Welcome back to another episode of
Cállate
Cállate
la
la Boca.
boca.
I'm Nene.
And I'm Sandra.
And don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit the
Yes.
bell notification on to make sure you're up to date on our weekly videos.
Yes. Make sure you do that.
So let's do our regular truth or shot.
Okay.
So
Well, our nerves.
I have a question for you, and then you have a question for me, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. My truth or shot question for you. Drum roll, please. How many boyfriends did you hide from your mom that she don't know about?
Oh.
And we're talking
She
about
knows.
going way back when, like, you first started
Dating.
dating.
Okay. I never hid a boyfriend from her, but I
Oh,
did not tell her the first kiss I ever got.
okay.
And I felt like that day my lips were like
Ah!
it was noticeable even though it wasn't. It was just like you get your first kiss, so obviously you
Yeah.
feel some type of way,
Yeah.
and so I felt like she was gonna know based on the fact that I had kissed a
'Cause she was
boy.
just like,
I thought I was really like so
she's like, "Ahora estás no, como
estás trompuda o quieres
trompuda o
beso?
quieres beso."
Yeah, but it was just me feeling like I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
no, it was noticeable, but
She
nobody
was
gave
in
a
the
fuck. It
clouds.
was just me. It's just me overthinking it.
Okay.
You, let me see that. I want to ask you.
Wait. So none, but
None hidden. She
she
just
only
didn't
hid.
know when I first
Okay.
kissed. The
Okay.
first, because I'm saying that because the first guy that I ever kissed, I wanted him to be my boyfriend, but we didn't end up like dating or anything like that. It was just
Okay.
a kiss, and that's it.
Yeah.
And I mean, it could have been a boyfriend, but it wasn't. It was
Yeah.
a potential, but he
Okay.
was not. So
Okay.
I'll count him in part of it just for the question. But
Yes.
yeah, no, I didn't hide any relationships from her.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Let me see for you.
Mhm.
Mm, what was I gonna ask you? I told you right before this. I lost my train of thought. When
Uh-huh.
was your what? At what age did you start dating?
Dating.
Like actual relationship,
Uh-huh.
and were you loyal to this person,
Okay.
or did you not take him that serious?
Um, my first boyfriend ever, I want to say I was 13, 14.
Okay.
I was in, dang, I think I was in like sixth grade.
No,
No, that's not 13, 14.
no.
Seventh?
Seventh is
Seventh?
13.
Okay. All right.
13.
Okay.
12, 13 is like 7th grade. 13, 14 is like 8th grade. And then 14, 15 is like 9th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was in seventh grade, and I actually did take him
Look at her
seriously.
reminiscing.
I did take him seriously, but um it's just a whole different type of like
Puppy love.
puppy love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
So
talking about
yeah,
that today.
I did. I'll say that
You'll take him serious.
I did
Okay.
take him serious.
So, because of that, today we're going to be talking about exposing ourselves on our first
Relationship
relationships
ever.
ever, and like little tea on like little things that we remember based
Yeah.
on these relationships, like the best part, the worst part,
Yes.
maybe some little trouble we did or got in
Yeah.
trouble for, whatever thing. Yeah.
For sure.
By the way, have you read my shirt?
I have. Yes.
What does it say?
It says tequila is better than therapy.
Yes, I
It's so
stand by
cute.
that 100%. And I was really hoping that we would have taken a shot today because obviously would have been
Yeah.
part of it. But yeah,
But we answered it.
but we did. We're gonna be
Oh,
loyal. We're gonna be exposing.
yes. And I think it also just brings back, like you were saying, like reminiscing some old times, old things that like nowadays it's not the same, because
Mhm.
of social media. I feel like a lot of people can just talk to people on social media, where back then we didn't have that.
Yeah, it's like actually, boys, guys would come up to you and talk to you, and
Like,
you'd be
did you guys ever do the
shy.
letters? Like,
Yes,
you wrote letters
yes.
and you guys
Oh
give it
my
to
god,
each
talking about letters,
other?
dude. I got a
Yeah.
little bit more tea about letters
Okay.
today. Yeah, about
Okay. Okay.
letters.
Okay. Okay. A ver,
Okay,
so
okay. Let's see.
so
Let's
you
see.
want to start it off? You start it off.
Okay, I'll start it off a little bit.
Okay.
So, my first relationship ever, was 14, going on 15.
Okay.
Um, and I officially started dating him when I was 15.
Mhm.
He was 17,
Oh.
and he was about to be 18.
Mhm.
And it was kind of
He was an
scary
older
because it
man.
was a little older guy, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was scary because after 18, you're considered a minor, they're
Yes.
considered adults, so it's a little scary. And I think your parents had to have consent and all of that, which my parents did, but it was just a little nerve-wracking, because I thought he was a little younger, a
Yeah.
little bit younger, at least like 16.
Mhm.
But no, he was 17. At first he was really, really sweet to me, everything was fine.
Mhm.
And then, long story short, he did get toxic
Oh.
really fast because I guess I attract toxic people.
No.
No,
Womp
but
womp.
like, so he got really toxic because he was very like machista vibes, which
Mm.
means that he was very like jealous,
Yeah.
and like he could do things and I couldn't.
Right.
Like, it was just not right. Like, if
Right.
he did them, there was no
It
problem,
was
but if
cool.
I did it, it was
It was
like
a
the end of
problem.
the world. Yeah.
Mhm.
So he would become really toxic. He was very jealous.
Mhm.
Um, like, he was a little bit of like a cholo-ish
Okay.
hood type of guy.
Oh.
So yeah, she was like, um,
Daddy, I'm in
yeah.
love with the thug.
Daddy,
Yeah.
I'm in love with the gangster. Yes, literally that vibe. But
Uh,
oh my god, so cringe.
seriously?
So he was like that. That was like, 14, 15-year-old Sandra.
Yeah.
And he would go to juvenile hall all the time. So when I
Oh,
say I got
dang. One of
letters,
those.
when I say I got letters, I meant letters
Those
from,
were true letters.
you
Dang.
know. Oh man, like low key, I wish I still had the letters, just because I wish I could have
Yes.
shown them up for you guys.
Yes.
But it was like, letters like that.
Yeah.
And he was a really good drawer. So he would draw like a Minnie Mouse and a Mickey
Mm.
Mouse, and like, or little stuff like that, or like a sick ass heart with like
Typical
Sandra. Yeah, like
incarcerated pictures and shit.
typical juvenile
Yeah.
prisoner type shit. Yeah, so that was, 15-year-old Sandra getting letters from juvenile hall and stuff. And
Dang.
that's embarrassing too.
Hey, everybody has a
Yeah,
story.
but I
Everybody
mean,
has a
it is what
story.
it is. It's the truth.
Yes.
And yeah, he would go in for a couple months, come
Mm.
out, you're gonna wait for me, and I'd be like, yeah, get prison calls or whatever, jail calls,
Yeah.
whatever. And then yeah, that was
Dang, so
that.
you were pretty loyal to him.
I was really loyal. I think I was with him for 2.5 years. Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was like sprung over here because I mean, it
Uh-huh.
was my first boyfriend
Right.
ever. I honestly never thought that I would date him. I
Mm-hmm.
never even thought that he was ever like
Like
a
your type?
thing, yeah, at
Oh,
all.
okay.
He was the one that hit me up.
Okay.
And then getting attention. So the reason I fell for this relationship in a way was because I was like a new girl in town.
Mm.
Um ninth grade. So brand new girl in school. So I was like a freshman.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like somebody that grew up in that city or with
Right.
everyone or anything like that. So I did have girls that didn't like me because I wasn't from there.
All the
Um
boys
and then
wanted
like,
you.
well,
Mm.
like I
Mm.
would guess I get attention, but it was because I was new, or
Yeah.
like, different things. It wasn't always just like
Right.
because like, oh, there's a new girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I guess a new girl is always like,
Right.
oh, it's different than the
Yes.
normal typical girls
True.
here. I don't know.
True.
But so that was tension. And then on top of it, I guess a lot of girls did like him or want to date him or like mess
Mm.
around with him and stuff. So the fact that there was an official girlfriend that caused some
They were
tension.
like, who is
Yeah,
she?
because he did end up being a cheater. He would cheat on me all the
Mm,
time. I confronted a couple girls. They would pretty much be like, "Yeah, we talked, we hung out, but like that was
dang.
it." So I
Mhm.
mean, girls are fake
Yeah.
for that one.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Did you ever have to fight one of those girls?
no, I
Okay.
will never fight for a guy. I will
Okay.
never fight for a
Yeah.
guy. But I will say that one time there was this guy that was his friend that liked me. And I didn't like
Mm,
him at all. Like I was cool with him and
yeah.
everything like that, but I didn't like him at all.
Yeah.
And he was just like obsessed with me type of thing. And
Mhm.
obviously I was dating my
The
my
boyfriend at the
boyfriend at
time.
the time.
Mhm.
And they were literally gonna fight
Oh,
for like
that's
me.
my girl.
Yeah, literally, huh? And I was like, and the guy that liked me called me. He's like, no, like I'm gonna get down with so and so,
Oh,
like f that, like
yeah.
I want you to be with me. Like he's always in juvenile
Dang.
hall anyway, or jail or
Ah,
whatever. So
you
it's
need
like
somebody to be present in your life, baby girl.
literally. And I was like, what the hell? I literally got on his ass and I was like, you never fight for a girl, whether
Yeah.
it's me right now or later on in your future. Like, you don't ever sit there and fight for a girl
Yeah.
physically. Like, if a girl is not with you or for you, like,
Right.
you just look
Move
stupid
it
trying to fight for
along.
somebody who, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, he
Dang.
understood the assignment and I guess they didn't end up fighting, but then they were like beefing forever
Oh,
and ever
forever.
because of that. But it was just
Yeah.
stupid because I didn't like the guy to begin with. He
Mhm.
was fighting over an illusion that wasn't even there.
Right.
And I mean, I was stuck with my loyal ass boyfriend,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
juvenile hall or not. I was stuck there,
You were there.
So, yeah, that was a little like, yeah, that was a little
Dang.
drama first
So
relationship
what
ever.
ended up being like the reason why you guys broke up?
So because he would cheat,
Mm.
because it was in and out of like
Mhm.
juvenile hall and jail. He was very very like I said, machista, so he
Mhm.
always wanted to know where I was, what I was
Mm.
doing,
Mhm.
with who, if I was
Mm.
out. He'll be blowing up my phone like, when are
Mhm.
you going home? That it's just like too excessive.
Yeah.
And then
Definitely.
I just got like, obviously I didn't want to break up. That
Yeah.
breakup was pretty hard.
Oh
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie, because it was the first one ever.
Yes. The first
But
heartbreak.
yes, and it was really really sad because I was in my um like Mr.
Oh.
Capone and like Little Rob and that kind of
Music
music.
era, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like Amanda Perez.
Dang.
So yeah, so I'd be like, God send me an angel,
Ah.
and then
What's up,
so I'd be like,
girl?
yeah. Did you
Send
ever
me
do
an
that?
angel to get my broken
Yeah,
heart for being in love.
and I'd be like, my
Yes, you're like,
heart breaks. Yeah,
yes, Amanda, yes.
so it
Oh
was
my
just very like,
god.
did you ever do that where you put songs to make you sad to
Oh,
fill it out?
1,000%. 1,000. Hey, hasta la fecha. And to this day, I still do.
Me too. But nowadays it's like, hey,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
bitch, if
yeah,
you wanna
yeah.
leave. And I was like, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
now I'm like on mad mood.
Yes,
Back then it was like feelings kind
yes,
of mood.
yes.
And oh my god, I'm crying right now because it's so cringy, but it's so funny.
Oh,
um
everybody who's watching went through that MB Ryder phase, that Amanda Paris phase,
yeah.
all of it.
MC
Anti
Magic.
Magic.
Oh
I
my
know
god.
a couple of people who watch this that went through that era.
If you do comment down below, I wanna know who.
Well, which one was your jam,
Yeah.
man?
Put it down below so we can.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, talking about that, we should make some videos or make another video of
Yeah,
like
of
those
like
songs, the
old school
playlist.
songs.
Yeah, and then react
Yes,
to it.
that's
React
right.
to
That's
it
right.
like if we have any
See if we
memories. We'll do
remember.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll do that.
we'll do that.
Okay. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, that is so funny. So
Dang.
yeah, I'd be heartbroken, and yeah, that's why we ended up breaking up pretty
Mhm.
much. One of the best things was that he was sweet. Like he
Mm.
was really sweet to the point where it was only sometimes.
Yeah.
To where like it was like one time I got my phone taken away.
Mm.
And he used to work with his dad like gardening and stuff, so
Mm.
he would make some money. And whenever like I got my phone taken away one day, he just surprised me with the phone like, hey, like this is a phone,
Dang.
like obviously you can only talk to me,
Eh,
it's for us to keep
you only
contact.
have one contact, and that's all you need. It's me.
And it's me. No, he gave me the phone. He's like, that way, like, if they take away your phone, we can always talk or text or something like that. And so I was like, okay, you know. And I mean, I was like
Right.
15 now.
Yeah. He
Yes,
loved me.
yes, and I felt like super special
Yeah,
because,
of course.
like, you know, I was like, damn, like he really
Mhm.
did that, you know. But I mean, at the same time, I guess it was like to control me and to also like talk
Yes.
to me. So it wasn't always just bad.
Yeah.
And then there was this one time he bought me this gold chain, and
Mm.
I had like a piece of the heart, and he had the other piece. Yeah, so that one was really
Oh,
really cute,
that is really
and I
cute.
did give it back to him because I was like,
Mhm.
"Fuck you," you know, like
Dang, yeah.
you cheated on me, and you always giving me over here your heart, and like I was
Yes.
just mad and I was sad, and I was
Of
like, "Here you
course.
go,"
Yeah.
and I hate to keep like when people give me like
Meaningful,
meaningful gifts
big
or like
gifts.
something like gold or something like
Yeah.
that. Not that I get that a lot, but
Yeah.
if I ever have gotten something like that, like I don't like to keep it because I
Mhm.
feel bad,
Mhm.
because it is a lot of money in a way.
Right.
So I did end up giving it back. He did give me this big one time, like this. It was for Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
Now that I remember, a big like bear, like
Oh.
those big white bears with the
Uh-huh.
heart on the middle, and it says like "I
Oh,
love
I
you" or
love you.
whatever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and it was like huge. It was like
Oh,
probably
dang.
like it was fat and huge.
Dang.
And so he gave me that, and I had that forever. And I think I ended up throwing it away eventually once
Yeah.
everything was done. But um, and like the phone, I think I also gave it back.
Mm.
Yeah, but that's why. Um, I know it was heartbroken. Hella.
Mhm.
I was in the like my house was so like big and small in the sense of like the walls were so like
Mhm.
thin almost so you could hear everything. So
Oh.
I would hide in the closet and cry because I didn't want anybody to know that I was
Oh,
crying. Yeah,
yeah.
so that was like 15, 16-year-old
Dang,
Sandra.
Sandra.
Yeah, like
Dang.
just crying her little heart
Crying
out in the
with
closet.
her little CD player
Yeah.
full blast.
At the time it was ¿cómo se llaman? Los iPods? It
Ajá,
was
los
an iPod?
yeah.
The ones with the little like
Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um yeah, with my little playlist and oh my god.
Oh, that is so
Yeah.
funny.
And my best friend at the time never liked my boyfriend, so she was like super
Oh,
happy that I wasn't with
yeah.
him. She's like, "You don't need him," da, 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 da.
Mhm.
Which she was right, but girl, you do you and I do me,
Yeah. Yeah, that's my man's.
Yeah. Like I'm a rider. I'm a rider. I've been through prison with him and everything. Know
Straight
these
out,
shit.
straight out.
Yeah. I mean, it was a one in a million kind of thing because like
Yeah,
I don't think I could ever do that kind of
right.
love life with somebody, like go to jail
Absolutely.
and stick
Yeah,
around and everything like that.
yeah.
I don't think I could do that. But yeah, that
Same.
was mine. What's up with
Oh,
yours?
dang. Mine's a little bit more juicy.
Oh,
Just because my mom didn't know about it. So
oh,
she actually didn't know like a couple relationships that I had.
oh my goodness.
Yeah, like I want to say maybe like 3 or 4 that she didn't know.
God.
Yeah, and these are all like middle school.
Does Clarita see the English ones
Oh yeah, she
too?
always sees them.
Oh.
Yeah. So she about find out. Yeah,
Clarita,
she knows.
escuche. We're gonna put Clarita, escuche. Aquí, she's about to
I'm
expose.
about to expose. So I used to get dropped off in my aunt's house back in middle school.
Uh-huh.
I used to get dropped off and basically I had, or was I picking up my cousin? One of those two. I think I was picking up my cousin because, yeah, that's what it was. So I was picking up my cousin,
Mhm.
and but I would stay with my cousin, because my mom would work and then she would pick me up after. So, una de esas, I went to where the bus stop was to go get him. And then it was like love at first sight
Ooh.
because here comes, I'm gonna call him Brandon. I'm not gonna
Okay,
expose his
okay.
real name. Brandon comes out of the bus, and I'm just like, who there? And I told my cousin, I was like, hey, who's that guy? He's like, oh, that's my homie Brandon. And I was like,
Aw,
that's your
so fun.
homie, huh? I was like, so you talked to him? Talk to him?
So your cousin was a guy cousin.
My
Okay.
my cousin was a guy cousin. And he's like, yeah, I talked to him here and there. Like I've seen him around in school and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, all right. So I was like, what's his name? And then that's when he told me. So whatever, we take off, and I was like, dude, this guy, I have to have him. Like, he gonna be
God
mine. He
damn.
gonna be mine. And he was tall. He was just like what I liked,
Yes.
my type. So
All right,
then
what's your type? What's your type? What
it
kind
it,
of guys
it,
you
it
like?
wa- it was the tall. Well, back then, you didn't really have a type. I just feel like it was whoever you thought was cute.
Okay. Okay.
But he was tall, so that was one of like
I like tall.
the main like characteristics that I like in a guy, or like
Mhm.
physical.
Mhm.
It's just that he's tall. So um I go back and like out now, like I want to go pick him up every single day. I want to go and like go check out Brandon and stuff.
Oh, so you want to go pick up your cousin every day?
Every day. Yeah. So in one of
Just so
those
you can
days,
go see
go
Brandon
see Brandon.
come down
Yes.
from the bus.
Yes, come down from the
Oh,
bus.
okay. Was
And
it the school bus or the public
it was
bus?
the school
Oh,
bus.
okay.
So then I found out that he lived on the next door apartments to where my cousin lived and my aunt. So
Oh.
even more of a reason to like come over to my aunt's house all the time. So
Okay.
I started to like kind of be exposing myself, being like out there, like, hi, like my name is
Hello.
Silas, whatever. So I can't remember exactly how we started like talking.
Mhm.
But I do remember him asking for my phone number.
Oh, mine
So
too. Mine did
so
ask me for
he
my
got
number
my
too.
phone number, the house phone. Okay, because I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have a cell phone. I
Oh.
wasn't allowed to have a cell phone.
No, I did have a cell phone.
So
Mhm.
I had him call the house phone.
Mhm.
So it's so funny because the amount of house calls I would get from different guys,
Oh.
different guys.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty funny. And my aunt at the time, an aunt that came from Mexico to the United States, she was living with us for a little while. And I kid you not, I would have like 3 phone calls, 3 conversations with 3 different guys that would call me in the house phone. And my aunt would be like, "Hola tú?" Like, all these people calling you and stuff.
And they're all
She's like,
guys?
and they're all guys. She's like, "What's up with that?" I'm like, "Oh,
It
like,
was after 3:30, huh?
yeah." I was
When
like,
you got
"You
home?
already know, son amigos," and this and that. Because at the time, like, obviously, my mom didn't allow me to have boyfriends.
Mhm.
So, back to Brandon. Little sidetrack there. Back to Brandon. Gave him the house phone. Um, so he would call me, and we would be having those like conversations like, "Oh baby, I love you."
You're gonna be together for the rest of
I
our
didn't yeah,
lives.
and I didn't even know what love
Yeah.
was. Pero ahí andaba.
Yeah.
And we would just like be talking, and I remember my mom being like, once she found out who this Brandon guy was, she was like, like, I don't
Oh,
like
no?
him. No, like, don't be talking to him. Like, he looks like he's a bad kid, and which he low key was. He low key was like a little troublemaker.
Mhm.
But I never
Troublemaker
knew.
because he was just a troublemaker, or he was like Cholito
Yes.
vibes troublemaker?
Yes,
Oh,
he
okay.
Cholito vibes because he was also wearing like the baggy
Yeah.
clothes,
Same thing over here.
the Cholito style
Yeah,
clothes,
okay.
so she was like
I
when
think
she
it was a
saw
thing
him,
in our era, huh? Cause
absolutely.
I mean,
I
yeah,
think every freaking guy was dressing like that. If
yeah.
not, it was like the
I was gonna say the
swagger
swagger, the pretty
look,
boy
the
look
pretty
with the
boy
tight
look.
pants, the
Yeah.
Vans, the same shirt
Uh-huh.
color. You
Uh-huh.
know,
Yes.
I don't know. That
So it was something about like the bad boy look was a thing back
yeah,
then. Definitely is not a thing now. Like, do not come
yeah.
at me if you're looking like that. Because I am going to be like,
Nope.
what? No. Out of here.
But low key, I mean, if they're always like in and out of trouble, they're always in
Hmm.
jail. So I
They're always,
mean, we're just
yes.
single anyway. So
Hmm. So it,
would you ever do
mhm.
a relationship like from jail
Oh, no,
at all?
absolutely not. No, no. You're going
Especially
to
with your career now.
Yeah, I was like,
Imagine.
you're going to jail. I'll see you later. Well, actually, I won't see you later. Do not contact me. I'm done. Yeah, no. Even
Okay,
if we've
okay.
been together for years, no.
Okay, would you go back with him now? Like
Oh
if he came
gosh,
around,
no.
would you ever? No,
No, no. And now
never
he's
give him
not
a
even my
chance.
type. No.
Okay, okay.
No. I actually we did bump into each other when I was dang, I think I was like my senior year of high school, so I was 17. I
Okay, and
bumped
you met
into
him
him.
at 13.
I met him at 13.
Okay,
He
okay.
literally looked the same, like the same baby face that I remember him. He was still dressing like a cholo.
Uh huh.
Um, and he was like just taking
Damn.
public transportation. He was like yeah, like I mean 17, you're still young. You still don't have a like a full life, you know.
Mhm.
But he was pretty much like the same way, like, and he actually did go to juvenile hall too,
Oh my
like
gosh.
I think like just 16, when he was 16
Uh-huh.
he had mentioned, and I was just like, oh shit, like I didn't know that about you. But yeah, and I never got his number, nothing like that. It was just
You
like
never got phone calls from Joe either,
no, no,
like
I
me.
didn't. But I did like listen to the MB
Yeah.
Riders. I would put it on and I would be like, or I'd be
Heartbroken.
like, you know what? Yeah, like this is what I'm feeling right
Yeah.
now. This is how in love I am
Yeah.
right now.
Oh my god. Did he ever dedicate
1000%.
songs to you and stuff? Cause oh my god,
Yes.
mine what?
Yes. And it was a MB Rider song. It was
Yeah, or
a
like I don't remember exactly who now, but it was like oldies, like
mm-hmm,
oldie songs, and like
mm-hmm.
it was like you are my
Oh yeah,
angel,
yeah.
and I
Angel
don't know.
Baby.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Angel
yeah.
Baby.
Oh my god, and like stuff like that. But
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my god, and a
Yes.
phone.
Yes.
You say you never had a cell phone?
No,
No.
no.
Well, did you ever call cell phones where like you you'd
Yes.
put the song and leave it as a voicemail and be like, "Hi, my name is
Ah,
Sandra. I can't get to the phone right now, but I when I can, I will." And then put the song,
ah.
and I was like, "Kiss me through the phone," wait, like Soldier Boy.
Soldier. Oh my
Oh my god,
gosh.
freaking
And then
cringy
yeah, yeah,
now.
después. Okay, bye.
Yeah, talk to you later. Bye. Oh my god, so freaking
And
cringe.
then the freaking voicemail. What's up, baby girl? Just wanted to call and check
Imitate, yeah,
in.
imitate a guy one. Imitate a guy one. Let's see. Let's see.
What's up, baby girl? I'm just here to leave you a little voicemail thinking about you, girl. You've been running through my mind.
Oh
I
my
can't.
god.
That's it. That's it.
Oh my
Shit.
god.
Pinches times, man.
I wouldn't change it
I
because
know.
it's good memories, it's
It
good experiences.
is.
Just
It
because of
is.
who would have thought that we'd be talking about this now?
Seriously. Yeah. I know.
Oh my gosh,
That
that's
is
so
funny.
funny.
Okay. It's good.
Really.
But yeah. So with this Brandon
Uh
guy,
huh.
we ended up breaking up because he moved. So
Oh,
he ended
okay.
up moving, I believe out of county or out of state. Like he
Oh,
moved like super far, and I never heard from him. Like he never like said goodbye,
nothing.
nothing. He just left. Like his family, they left, and I was heartbroken because I didn't know anything about Brandon.
Dang.
Yeah, he just left me like that.
And you never ran into him ever again.
Well, I ran into him when I was, like I mentioned, 18, 17,
Mm-hmm.
17, 18. At actually at the Sprinter. I used to go to I used to go to school over in Escondido. So I would take the bus from Vista to Escondido, and I bumped into him in the Sprinter.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I've never run into mine ever since we broke up.
Dang.
Never run into him again. I mean, he's probably in jail anyway or
Yeah,
something. I
yeah.
mean, based on how he loves to live his life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Did you okay, so you did the letters too. Well, those were a different type of letters, but over in like middle school phases time, I used to do letters too, and like we would write them and we would pass them along like in
Oh
class.
yeah, 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 yeah.
And like, hey, I've been thinking about
Yeah,
you.
I
Da, da, da,
miss
da, da, I
you.
miss
Did
you.
you ever do that thing I we did it, but I never
Uh-huh.
got it or did it. But I see like my friends
Yeah.
do it, where it was like they do like a
Yes.
little piquito thing, and then you
Yes.
do the
Like
numbers.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Pick a number.
yeah,
Pick a color.
yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. R-E-T.
And it had numbers of the
Yes.
boys that you liked
Yes.
and
Yes.
whoever
And
you
you're like,
did.
oh, you're
Yeah,
gonna like so and
yeah, like it's like
so.
predicting the future, and I was
Yes.
like, bruh.
Yes. Yes. Where they at now?
Yeah, or like you'd have to write their name on your hand, so in
Yes.
case they noticed or something, you're like, oh, you have my name on there, like yeah.
Ah,
And I saw a lot of my friends do it, but I never did it because there was never
really?
one guy that I liked in
That
middle
you liked.
school. Like I thought a couple were cute, but I never really liked anybody
Mhm.
in middle school.
Mhm.
It wasn't until high school
High
that
school.
I started dating that
Mhm.
one guy. But it was because yeah, he hit me up. He was like, "Hey girl, can I get your number?" And I was like,
D-
"My number?" And I
yes.
was like, "Yeah." And then I gave it to him. He's like, "All right, I'll see you after school." And I was like, "Oh my god." I was so
Yes.
scared to get out of the last class because I was like, "Fuck."
I'm gonna see it.
Yes. And then the thing is, the guy that I first ever kissed, I
Mhm.
liked him, not the one that I ended up dating. So I always wanted to
Oh,
date the one that I kissed
kiss.
first and not the one that I dated
Uh-huh.
or ended up in a relationship with. So before I even got into a relationship with this one, I kissed the one that I
The
liked.
okay, got
And
it.
then that's how I kind of was involved in like the circle, and how it
Mm.
ended up coming across that the one that I liked someone else, so he was talking to somebody else,
Mhm.
and then this one just saw me rolling around, and then that's how like he was like, "Yo, what's up, girl?"
Okay.
And I was like, "Damn," and yeah, I was
Dang.
like nervous.
Just like hasta ahorita she's like, I
I know.
am excited.
Well, it makes me nervous to think about it because it just
Yeah.
it just played in my mind right now again.
Mhm.
So it's just kind of crazy, like
That's
high school
funny.
hallway,
Yeah.
like
Oh
what's up,
yeah.
girl? Like like it was just like
High school was a whole different also like era
yes,
that was so much fun. And yeah, I used to do that too. Like I gotta go to the bathroom, but really you're just gonna go
say hi
and say
to your
hi to
boo. Yeah.
somebody. Yeah.
Oh my god. Or you used to like tell each other like, oh, in fifth period, go to the bathroom at this time, and then
Yes.
we'll meet up.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
you ever do the thing in school where you weren't wearing full set of makeup, but like
Hmm.
a girl or two were like wear eyeliner or mascara, and you'd put it
Yes.
on and like you take it off before you got back to your mom's car or whatever because your
Ac-
parents wouldn't let you?
Actually, I did that in middle school in
Yeah,
eighth
me too.
grade. Eighth grade, but high school, my mom allowed me to.
Uh huh.
But middle school was a big no no,
Yeah, middle school
and
for me
that
too.
lady caught me
Yeah.
once, and it was so embarrassing.
Yeah, me too. Like I did that, and from laughing so much, I'm like mocosa or nothing. Sorry. But yeah, I there's these two girls that would always wear makeup,
Uh huh.
like eyeliner and mascara
Uh huh.
only though. And I did it too in the bathrooms.
Uh huh.
Ooh, in the bathrooms.
Yeah.
And that shit wouldn't come off. Like you take it off with the wet towel
Uh
and it
huh.
would just rub off like darker. And my mom was like, "You're wearing makeup," and I'm like, "No." She's like, "Why is your eyes all
It's
like
so
dark and
dark.
stuff?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's because I tried it, but I didn't like it." Like I was like, "Okay," but yeah, in high school I was able to wear it, but in middle school, oh my god,
Mm-hmm.
got in trouble for it. Like, I don't want you wearing
Yes.
makeup. After you start wearing makeup, like your eyes get darker, and yeah, you do kind of get
Yes.
dark
You do.
circles, and like your skin changes a little
It
bit. I'm like, what the hell?
does.
So yeah,
It
um,
does. Yeah. No.
yeah.
Yeah. I used to get in trouble for that.
I remember like that was yesterday type thing, and it's like
Yes.
12 years
Like
ago. Like
seriously. Yeah.
I graduated in 2012.
Okay. I was
I
13.
graduated middle school in 2008.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
2008. I think that sounds
yeah,
about
that's
right.
when I 2007 2008 is when I first wore mascara. Yeah,
Dang.
2009 was my first relationship ever.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang. That's so crazy to think back. Like
Yeah.
your like for example, your first relationship ever to like now. Like it's just crazy to think like how you thought what was love or what was a relationship or what was healthy
Mhm.
back then is definitely not
What to expect from
today.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, heck no.
definitely. Yeah.
Heck no. And then also something that is so funny that I remember this very clearly and I actually did it like a couple times. So I was scared to break up with guys, right? I didn't know how to. Like I just didn't know how to tell them like I don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, me too. Me too.
So the way that I would break up with these boyfriends, because I didn't have the courage to be like, I don't like you, it's done.
Yeah.
I would tell my friend, my best friend at the time, that she would have to go and tell the guy that I'm cheating on him with another guy.
What the hell, Daylit?
I know, so that way they could break up with me.
Oh my god.
So
Even though it was never
it
true?
was never true. It was never true. So she would
Dang.
go and she would be like, "Hey, like, I just wanted to tell you that, like, Nayla's like talking to somebody else. She cheated on you with like another guy." And then obviously they would be like, "What?"
Girl.
and stuff like that. So that
You
they
break
would
their
come,
hearts.
yeah, and then they would come and be like, "Oh, like I heard so and so. I heard this and this and that, so I don't want to be with you." And I'd be like, "Oh, okay. Well, it's over."
Oh my
How
god.
freaking mean.
You are mean.
Yeah,
I didn't
era
expect
rompe
that.
corazones. I would break hearts,
Damn.
dude. I feel bad. I know those people that were told that,
Uh-huh.
and I still talk to them to this day. Like, we're just super, like, we're cool. Like, it was middle school shit.
Okay. Yeah, well.
Like, I would definitely, like, now I would be like, I'm sorry, this really didn't happen.
I mean, do you talk to them still? Like,
I do.
apologize, girl.
No, I can't. I can't because they're in like relationships, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter, but it matters.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I want to be able to be like, that was never
True. I just
true.
didn't know how to
I
break
just
up with
didn't know how
you.
to break up with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. Damn. I'm almost sure that I'm the one that broke up with mine because, like I said, he was cheating and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and I caught him. I didn't
Dang.
like catch him. I knew who the girl was and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and it was not the first time and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. And I was like, "You cheated, this and that." Yeah, so I made it just bigger and dramatic, and that's how
Yes.
we ended up breaking up. And he wouldn't leave me alone. He wouldn't leave me alone, but
Oh.
I don't remember if he ended up going into jail, and that's just how we left it. And I
Oh,
went to beauty
okay.
school, like graduated, continued. No, 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 no. I didn't even scratch that. Just went on to my junior year, senior year, and I think he was out
Okay.
and about,
Doing
doing his
his
thing. So we ended up like, yeah, never really ever talking ever again. But um yeah, he was like when we were in high school,
mm-hmm.
he would bring me. So he wasn't in high school anymore, and I
Okay.
was,
Yeah.
and I think he ended up dropping out too.
Yeah.
So he would bring me food. He like wait for me to
Say, get off of
get
school.
off of school just to like say hi and bye, because at one point like my mom did let me see him, but we had like specific times, like after
Mm,
school, like from 5 to 7 or something,
okay.
or like 5 to 6, like he can
Yeah.
only come and see me. I couldn't go hang out with him.
Okay.
And if she let me, it'd be for just a little bit,
Mm,
and it was very, very strict. So
mm-hmm.
whenever he had the chance to like take me lunch or like this and that, he'd
He would
tell me,
take it.
yeah, like, hey, like I'm gonna go take you lunch today, like I want to see you. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I felt so cool because like
Yeah.
I was away from everybody and I was just with him outside of the
Yes.
campus.
So I think that it was really fun to just reminisce all of
Yes.
the good times back then, and bring back all of those songs, though, those
Yes.
memories and stuff, for
Yes.
sure. Let us know if you would go back in time to just go to those moments of high school, middle
Oh
school
my
days. I
gosh.
do, I wish I
I
could
think I would too. Just like
make it different. No, do it differently.
do it differently. Nah.
Ah, she said
Nah.
nah.
No, I think I would just want to like see it play out,
Okay,
being the age that I am now,
that'd
and
be
just have it play
cool.
out, and then just be like freaking,
Yeah, freaking Sandra.
15, yeah, year old Sandra, or
Sandra.
like just seeing what it is. And then it's crazy because we changed so much,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm sure you guys have too from those relationships.
Right.
Like it's a big, big change.
Mm-hmm.
Now I expect a lot more different stuff that
Yes.
back then. Like, I mean, of
Oh,
course, it was puppy love, so it's
yeah.
different. But there's even just in the bare minimum, like
Right.
yeah, no, like even physically, all of that stuff, like
Yes.
to a certain extent, now it's way different than before.
Right.
Um, but yeah, no, I don't regret it.
Uh-huh.
I think they were
Yeah.
good experiences, good
Yes.
lessons.
Fun
It was a
times.
fun times, yes. And most importantly, so different. So different. Like
Mhm.
my first relationship so different than any of the other relationships I had after that
After.
because I mean, he was just like a cholo, you know? Like
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
have I that was the
Yeah,
only
the
one. That
only
was the
one.
only one. I've never dated anybody from juvenile hall jail anymore, like or like
Yes.
with that kind of lifestyle anymore.
Yes.
And just
Yeah.
it was just good. It was just good and while it lasted, it
Right,
was
right.
interesting. And I just hope he doesn't see this.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I don't think he'll see it. I don't think so, but it's just
Yes.
like I don't know. It was pretty good. Pretty
Yeah,
good
yeah.
reminiscing
It
and
was.
going back to those ages. I mean, it's been a
Throwing it
hot
back.
ass minute.
Yes.
Um yeah,
Throwbacks.
big throwback. Let
But
us know if you guys do like this kind of situation because I think to this one we'll do a second part and we'll
mm,
do the reaction of the songs.
okay, yeah,
We'll
that would be
bring
cool.
we'll bring a playback list of like
Songs
songs from that era.
that were just
Yeah,
that
they
they
were
just
just the
hit.
hitters, you know. We're gonna get it in our feelings. So we're gonna get
Yeah.
into like what we vibed with our friends.
Mhm.
Like I'm telling you, for me, it was "Kiss Me Through the Phone." Yeah,
Dang.
and like just like little different stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, if
Okay.
yeah, but I think
We'll
we
do
should do
that.
that playlist. We
We'll
won't
do
be
that.
able to play it for you guys because obviously we'll get copyrighted, but
Yes.
we'll sing it for you guys,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then we'll
A ver qué
react.
show. A ver qué show.
Yes,
All right. Sounds
and
good.
yeah,
All right. Cool. Well,
cool,
that
cool.
will end our video for today.
Yes.
I hope you guys enjoyed the little chisme for the day,
Yes.
little story that we
Little
had,
flashback we had.
little throwback. So don't forget to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit the
Yes.
bell notification on also to update you on our weekly videos.
Yes.
With that being said, see you
We'll
guys on
see
the
you in the
next
next one.
one. Bye.
Bye.